telling the people I actually want to tell them to.
I'm Yu Jane. I'm also 19. I also go to UC Berkeley. And I write to document my own story and the stories of my communities and my family. In our culture, we worship our ancestors, taking the ashes of Ama, Agong, Atso to the temple, burning incense and paper money.
I wonder where the incense will take me when I can no longer live in my home.
Feeding them into the afterlife.
Will the paper money ever reach me?
If this is our religion, I wonder what we will do to our queer sinners when we don't even believe in a God.
God, being queer in Chinese is a prayer. When the white man calls us dirty faggots,
demands that we will burn in hell if we do not show up at his congregation on Sunday.
How do I say that in my family, we cremate our dead ones in love?
When I die, hell, I know I'm going to be burning.
Being queer in Chinese means fearing for my own collapse, because my family sits on my shoulders.
Means being torn apart at once by who I love and who loves me.
Means excluding yourself from your own za, where za both means family and home, and you are not wanted in either house, and suddenly 3 becomes 2.
In Chinese, family is the most important, and maybe love becomes generous. When love looks like paychecks and quiet company and food for dinner on the table, maybe romance is too selfish.
Because my mother tongue has condemned all explanations for what I am.
Me admitting that I feel something softly growing in my heart is evidence that I don't even have one.
Saying I love you would be too much.
Maybe being queer in Chinese is too much.
Being queer in Chinese is sinking into the bamboo floorboards because we don't even have closets in this house to hide in. It has never been written with brushes and black ink ground by stone. It does not know the sunlight.
It is begging for forgiveness just because I am existing.
When they ask me who I will marry,
it is the sound of my own disappointment when I say a woman. It is hearing your entire family's name every time you feel the butterflies. It is not remembering where the butterflies end and the guilt begins, and maybe this is a byproduct of no one in my family ever fucking saying things like I love you. What happens to the queer Chinese child when the love languages don't translate?
In Chinese, the translation for homosexual is messing with the same gender.
There is no proper translation for ace or non-binary.
No translation for coming out of closets.
Gender dysphoria or homophobia.
But just because there is no translation for the things I am feeling, for the things I am, doesn't mean I don't exist.
Just because there is no language for it doesn't mean we shouldn't talk about it.
It just doesn't exist yet.
But we do.